My name is Louis Katsos. I'm the Executive Managing Director at the New York Immigration Fund, a company that has over 50 years experience in the real estate and construction business. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the specific project, the Times Square Hotel, and a little bit about ourselves. The New York Immigration Fund is a dedicated team of fund managers, developers, attorneys, and real estate professionals. And our business model is, again, dealing with projects that are not only in great locations, but also with proven, successful developers. Our Chief Executive Officer is B.J. Rowe, 35 years experience within the industry, a very successful developer, and has tremendous experience within the finance community. I'm the Executive Managing Director of Construction and Development, and have over 35 years experience in the building of buildings in the New York area, in particular Manhattan, where I've constructed from beginning to end over 10 million square feet and have managed more than another 10 million square feet. Mona Shah is an attorney both here in the United States and also a solicitor in the UK, who has tremendous experience with regards to immigration, 17 years legal experience, 13 years in immigration law. We are people who know the product type that we're talking about. Private versus public projects in the United States. Most people prefer to do private projects because they're faster projects. They're projects that usually are done on time and on schedule. And usually the dealing with public works type projects is a long extended process filled with tremendous delays. What makes a successful project is basically a great location and developers and a finance team that really know what they're doing. This is the way that philosophically we're going to go. We're interested again in successful projects in a targeted area and the economic capital of the United States. Our regional center is basically 7 counties. 5 of the counties are what is New York City. 2 of the counties are in Long Island. And our target area is basically the New York City area and the Long Island area. And as we indicated, our primary focus will be in Manhattan, which is the center of New York City, culturally and economically. That's why we've chosen as one of our projects the Times Square Hotel, located right at the center of Manhattan, where all the action is. And when you think of New York City, you think of Times Square, you think of Broadway, and known throughout the world. Today, the 3 speakers will be myself, the Executive Managing Director of Construction and Development, B.J. Rowe, Chief Executive Officer, and Mona Shah, who is a partner and our immigration attorney. Our background and experience is highly diverse. B.J. Rowe himself is a successful developer and builder with over 35 years experience and a graduate of Seoul National University. I myself have over 35 years experience within the construction management field within the New York City area and particularly in Manhattan. Also Mona Shah, who has tremendous legal experience as it relates to immigration law. Not many people can say they built more than 1 building on 42nd Street. We can say we've done 3 buildings on 42nd Street. These are some of the projects that we have developed in the past and our experience. They include the London Hotel. When it was built, it was the tallest hotel in New York City. The famous Four Seasons Hotel, which when it was built after the London Hotel was the tallest hotel in the city. The Atelier project is just a couple of blocks down from where we're talking about building the new hotel. And it's right on 42nd Street, magnificent structure. The Broadway Crowne Plaza Hotel, not far from 42nd Street again, and our recent completed project, the 57-story W New York downtown. The Ivy Tower is a project that we've also worked on from inception to completion. It's on 42nd Street, a location, again, that we know very well, and it's right across the street from the Times Square Hotel. Among the other projects experienced is the Star Tower Hotel and the Fusion Condominium. The Times Square Hotel is a 38-story building, 225,000 square feet, made up basically of 150,000 square feet of hotel, 40,000 square feet of retail, and 35,000 square feet of long-term stay. The views are going to be fairly magnificent in this particular hotel. It's at 440 micro-luxury hotel units, as well as 38 extended stay units. Besides being a micro-luxury hotel, it has a tremendous amount of amenities, okay, which make it very appealing in this particular area. There's a retail component at the base, which also goes below grade. About 150,000 square feet of the building is the hotel component, 40,000 square feet is the retail component, and 35,000 square feet is the extended stay component. Again, Manhattan, great location, an area that we know a lot about with developers who have done it before and successfully. We tend to be also conservative from the point of view of job creation. Even though our analysis has indicated that approximately 2,000 jobs would be created for the Times Square Hotel, we have taken the approach of using 1,500 jobs being created for our analysis purposes. A little bit about the Friedman Group. They've managed or they've owned approximately 110 buildings. Over 6,000 units were under management. They've constructed over the last few years 1 million square feet, $440 million worth of construction. It's a family business, 3 generations. The dots basically show some of the projects that they either own or have managed. And again, these are all New York City projects. The 42nd Street project, which the Friedmans developed, is right across the street, as I indicated before, from the new Times Square Hotel. And it's a corridor, the 42nd Street corridor is a corridor that we understand that we've built buildings on. Our target developer is a developer whose experience and background is in Manhattan, okay, where we want to be, where this particular project is located, and really the economic capital of the United States. Times Square, it's the place to be. When you think of New York City, which is the economic capital and tourist capital of the United States, the first thing that comes to mind with everyone internationally is Times Square. This is where our hotel is located. 364,000 pedestrians per day, tremendous amount of subway riders, tens of thousands of office employees, and theaters all throughout the area. And again, it's a corridor that we're familiar with, and we've built buildings actually from 42nd Street, a couple of blocks down this way, and the Friedman's project is basically right here across the street from the hotel location. So this is not a new area to them. It's not something that's done every day, but it's something that this particular team has the experience and background of having done more than once. Here's a shot of where the new hotel will be built. As you can see, the building right here across the street, the Ivy Tower, is in fact a building that was developed, built, and is operated currently by the Friedman Group. Again, some more shots of the area, but you get a general understanding that this area is a built-up area. It's finding properties is very difficult within this area, and you can see something that's very small on the picture frame is actually a very large project. New York area is obviously a lot of things. It's Central Park. It's world-class museums, iconic Statue of Liberty, major educational institutions, New York University, as well as Columbia University. Broadway. Shopping is right nearby on Fifth Avenue. Wall Street, the economic capital of the world. Times Square, New York.